a learning software.
To create a Kahoot, you must first sign up by creating an account. If you are only playing a Kahoot, you do not necessarily need to create an account. In your URL, type kahoot.it. At the bottom of your screen, you will see Create Your Own Kahoot for free at getkahoot.com. Then, at the top right of the screen, click on Sign Up. Once you have clicked on Sign Up, this screen will appear, and it will ask you to start creating your account. First thing it will ask you is what is your role. Once you click on Choose Your Role, you will see this. It will ask you whether you are a teacher, a student over 16, a student 16 or under, if you are in business, or if you want to use it socially. For this particular example, I just clicked on the I want to use it socially button, and it will ask you for your account details. If you click on a student over 16, it will ask you for your school or university and your account details. If you click on student 16 or under, it will ask you for your school, your birthday, and your account details. If you say you are a teacher, it will ask you for your school or university and your account details. If you are in business, it will ask you for your organization and for your account details. And if you click on that you want to use it socially, this is the screen you will see, and it will just ask you for your username, your email, to confirm your email, and your password. And then you would click on Create Account. Once you have created your account, this is the screen you will see to sign in. It will ask you for your username or your email, your password, and you would simply click on Sign In. Once a Kahoot account has been created, a user can begin making and managing their own Kahoots. There are 3 different types of Kahoots to choose from. There are quizzes, surveys, and discussions. To create a Kahoot, either click on one of the options displayed in this purple picture. Kahoots can also be selected by clicking on the menu button. The menu will drop down, and then you would click on the purple New Kahoot button. All of your own Kahoots can be found here, as well as the accessible public Kahoots, FAQs, and support for this software. Kahoots are created from different series of multiple choice questions. The screen on the left is what you would see if you had chosen to create a quiz. It will ask you to start out by giving the quiz a name. The screen on the right is what you will see after you have successfully titled your quiz, and it will ask you to enter in your question. Directly underneath that, you will see Points Question. That is to choose whether your question is worth points or not. The time limit section is how much time you would allot for each question to be answered, and directly underneath that you will see that you have the option to drag and drop an image directly from your desktop into your Kahoot. If you want, you can choose a file that's already been saved on your computer. If you choose not to add a picture into your Kahoot, a picture will be added for you. This slide is all about personalizing your Kahoot that you've created. In this top screen right here, you'll see that there are 4 answer choices. You can have more or less answer choices by selecting the minus key on the right side, and also by clicking on incorrect, that will change the answer choice to correct. You can have as many of these as you'd like, or as little as you'd like, but you need at least 1. When you're done with that, click Save and Continue. The screen at the bottom here is about the same as the screen above. However, this one is what you would do if you were going to add a video to your Kahoot. You would put the ID in and the start and the end time. This screen right here is going to ask you to pick a language for your Kahoot, and also if you would like your Kahoot to be private or public. And underneath that, it's asking you for your primary audience. This screen right here is asking you for a description of your Kahoot to make it easier to understand what your Kahoot is about, the difficulty level to decide which audience it's most appropriate for, and the tags, if you add those, it helps to make your Kahoots more easily accessible and easier to find. This slide right here at the bottom is asking you to put a cover image on your Kahoot. By clicking on Choose File, you can pick a file that's already saved to your computer. And once you've successfully finished your Kahoot and you're almost ready to play it, you can add a YouTube video here to be played during the background of your lobby screen as your players are joining the game. All you have to do is right-click on the URL link to the YouTube video and then click on Copy. Then navigate to the Kahoot page, right-click in the URL box and click Paste. Then you would click on Done, and this is the screen you would see when you're looking for your Kahoots. You can search by title, subject, tag, or username, and then choose which audiences it's available for, or search all Kahoots. On the bottom, you'll see it's displayed where you can click on play, and this is the screen you will see. The launch button is what you would click when you are ready to play your Kahoot, and it will show you the game screen. There's questions underneath that it's asking you, so you can further personalize your Kahoot for your gaming experience. This picture here shows the 4 main screens that you will see once you are trying to enter in to play a Kahoot. The first screen is where you would enter in your game pin and click enter. The second screen is where you will see the game pin on the top, and also you will enter in your nickname to join the game. Click join game and the third screen will appear. This will show that you have successfully joined the Kahoot and you are ready to play. The fourth screen is what would be displayed on your screen, and you will see the 4 different colored with the 4 different shaped squares. These are your answer choices. This is what you will click on when you are ready to answer a question. The screen down here shows the difference between the main screen and what the students will see on their screen. The teacher computer shows the question and the answer options, and the student computers simply have the shapes to answer the questions. This screen right here gives a little bit more in-depth explanation. It says that the students will sign in with web at kahoot.it, which we have already covered. The game pin is outlined in yellow. This is what the students will enter in to gain access, like I've already said. When the students enter their names, they'll be placed on the main screen so you could see who has all signed in already. And also on the bottom, it says waiting for players. This is how you know that there's still people that need to sign in, and it changes once everybody has entered the game.
There are many different ways that you can share your Kahoot. You can use Facebook, Pinterest, email, Google+, and Twitter. When sharing on Facebook, Pinterest, Google+, and Twitter, you are sharing your Kahoot with anyone who has access to your social media profiles. When emailing, you are sending an email to a specific person. Social learning promotes discussion and pedagogical impact, whether players are in the same room or on the other side of the globe. After a game, encourage players to create and share their own Kahoots to deepen understanding, mastery, and purpose. Now let's sign in and talk about the privacy settings. Public Kahoots can be found by others on the Public Kahoots page. If a Kahoot is made public, it can be seen by anyone, anywhere, whether or not they have an account. Since the Kahoot is made public, the link can be shared with anyone at any time. When you are logged in, you can search for Kahoots by going to the Public Kahoots page. On the top of the screen, there will be an option for Public Kahoots. This button will bring you to the Public Kahoots page, which is shown on this screen. When on the Public Kahoots page, you can search for specific Kahoots by typing in the search bar. In the search bar, you can enter the title of a Kahoot, a subject you're interested in, a tag, or the username of another account holder. Private Kahoots are not seen on the Public Kahoots page. Private Kahoots are only viewable when the link is shared by the account holder. When creating an account, Kahoot will ask you for your role. Since I already have an account set up, I can access this through my settings. If I am a student, 16 or under is selected, your account will automatically become private. To change the privacy settings on your Kahoots, you must go to the menu and select My Kahoots. Once you have selected My Kahoots, a list of all of your Kahoots will appear. The Kahoots will automatically save as public if you have not selected the role of 16 years and under, as previously mentioned. Click on the hyperlink that says Make Private for your Kahoot to no longer be viewable by the public. Kahoot reaches millions of people and wants to ensure safety to all of its users. Kahoot has a safety feature which allows you to kick out anyone with an inappropriate username. When in the game lobby, you must click on the inappropriate username and this screen will pop up. You must click on Inappropriate. After clicking on Inappropriate, the user's gaming device will bring up a red screen which tells them that they have been kicked out and prompts them to create a new username. Once a new username has been created and is appropriate, a green screen will pop up which says that he or she is back in the game.